Jason Dundas is out again today. So here to help me with the buzz is editor-in-chief of ShowBizCafe.com. You know him well, Jack Rico!
I got my own chant.
You just have to come on a few times. And from MTV Geek, Steven Smith!
It's fun.
You don't get that at MTV Geek, huh?
No. Smaller group of people. But they're well over 5 feet.
Oh, good. Perfect. Why don't you tell us what's happening in the world?
Absolutely. Well, spring is finally here, and there's a lot of stuff coming up to literally geek out about. With Steven here, this is your 5, 4, 3, 2 Spring Geek Out Buzz! All right, at number 5, we talked about this on the show already, but Veronica Mars is coming to the big screen thanks to Kickstarter. Yes. Warner Brothers let Kristen Bell and creator Rob Thomas, not to be confused with the guy from Matchbox 20, take to the site and said if they could raise $2 million in 30 days, they could make the movie. They made that much in 12 hours, guys. Thomas has high standards for the movie, saying that he's setting the bar at Godfather 2 now. That's like Oscar nomination, classic American cinema.
Yeah,
what do you guys think about this?
I knew it was you, Veronica. That's going to be actually the subtitle of the whole thing. Kickstarter is this amazing thing that it's basically if you have your own art project, film, whatever, it's your own personal PBS.
Right.
You know, so you're asking people to pledge, and then you give wonderful little tote bags or a CD. So I think for the people who bid even a low number, they're going to get emailed a copy of the script. So spoiler alert, you have the spoilers right there in your face. So
Don't read it. If you pledge, don't read it.
Don't read the script. Don't read what you paid for. Buy the book and put it on the shelf.
You wait till the movie comes out and then you see what changed.
Yes, and then you follow along with friends.
Well, that was an ad-lib right there.
But you know what this means? Any show that's been canceled can now be revived, like My So-Called Life.
Firefly. Sorry.
Or Firefly. Doctor Who.
You know what? Firefly's
Doctor
a long
Who.
time in the making, though. People have been wanting to do this for years.
Yeah, can you imagine if that had happened with Firefly with Kickstarter way back when? So fans rallied for support, bought enough DVDs so they made the movie. The movie didn't do well. So as soon as the Kickstarter thing happened with Veronica Mars, immediately everyone went to Joss Whedon. And he said, I got this Avengers thing people might be into.
At number 4, it's a double dose of superhero news. Iron Man 3 comes out in May, and Gwyneth Paltrow has confirmed she will be donning some armor in the new flick.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What? I mean,
it's based on that dress she wore to the Oscars that one year. It really is. It's true.
Carrie, I'd love to see you with an Iron Man suit on.
I would totally get it. But only if it worked for real. Because if it's just a suit, then you're just walking around like a jerk.
Carrie, it's not real. It's a movie. It's not real. It's a cartoon. It's not.
I don't understand your language.
She doesn't know what you're saying.
No.
And it sounds like Ryan Reynolds is not interested in reprising his role as Green Lantern, saying, I have very little interest.
Ooh.
And who doesn't?
Me neither.
I mean, that movie didn't do very well, so it's not surprising.
No, he was miscast. He wasn't. Should have been anyone else to be Hal Jordan.
John Hamm would have been a great.
John Hamm would have been a wonderful.
They say he
Hal
should have been
Jordan.
Superman, John Hamm.
Yeah, it's true. Although I am not upset about Henry Cavill.
No,
I like seeing him with no shirt on.
Dude.
Reynolds did say he would love to once again appear as the Marvel hero Deadpool, and I saw him right at the ending of Wolverine, where he was Deadpool. But
X-Men Origins: Wolverine. That film, great title.
That was cool.
The end of that movie, that was perfect casting. So the character of Deadpool is this kind of anti-hero mercenary. Who's
very funny.
Very funny. He's called the Merc with a Mouth. So when he started acting as Wade Wilson in the movie, it's like, this is perfect. This is Ryan Reynolds. This should be a franchise. This will be great. So he is also known in the comic for breaking the fourth wall.
Yes.
Talking right to the reader.
Not unlike House of Cards,
Yes.
which I love.
Yes.
At
Kevin
number
Spacey.
3, Guillermo del Toro is trying his hand at Japanese monster movies with Pacific Rim coming out later this year.
Look at how cool that looks.
This is one of the coolest trailers I've ever seen. It focuses on humanity building giant robots to battle giant monsters, and the first reviews are very positive.
Oh, yes.
Of course, where there are giant monsters, there are other giant problems, as this publicity still illustrates. Ready for this one?
Doo-doo.
Excrements contaminates city.
Yes.
robot poop?
That's a lot of
No,
poop.
robots don't carry. Robots don't poop. Okay. These are called kaiju. So what happens in Pacific Rim is there's this interdimensional rift under the sea. So these monsters start coming out. Follow along. The monsters start coming out.
Over my head. You
and
lost me.
Attack humanity. Now the cool thing about what Guillermo has done is that he has had controlled like little sneak peeks. You know, there's no spoilers with Guillermo del Toro. Please pronounce it.
Guillermo del Toro.
Thank you very much. Thank you for talking about Iron Man Trace earlier. That was great. So what he did was he released a CNN type blurb of a kaiju monster is attacking San Francisco, and that was before the trailer came out.
Right.
And the trailer came out, and now it's just this little JPEG of kaiju
Poop.
doo-doos.
I love it. At number
Smart.
2, it's the return of Kick-Ass with the Red Band movie trailer.
So good.
It's Red Band.
So good.
Let's have a look at the trailer.
They may wear costumes, but it isn't Halloween. They're real-life superheroes.
Colonel Stars and Stripes reporting for duty.
There's no room for punks in suits. Just real heroes who can really kick ass.
Did you see how ripped Gary Johnson got? I mean, he took this for real. And I'm so excited to see Hit Girl back in
Chloe
action.
Grace.
She's a little taller now than she was.
And she's doing Carrie, by the way, the horror movie.
Yeah,
Yes,
she's doing
she
Carrie.
is. Well, we'll see about that. They might need to recast that.
Carrie is Carrie? Unheard of.
I know, but it would be perfect.
Cue the blood.
The spring geek out with the most buzz. Game of Thrones is back this Sunday for its 3rd season.
Yes.
Lots of blood, lots of sex, lots of dragons, and the promise of even more blood, sex, and dragons in season 3. Right, Steven?
Also, I have it confirmed right now.
You're getting it right now.
Dragon sex.
What is that like? Have you ever seen that?
Dragon on dragon sex. Because I've heard that, seriously, we just made that up, but there's a website right now for it. It just happened.
It already has a Twitter handle.
At Dragon on Doing It Dragon.
Oh my God, that would be so cool. They put these on the desk this morning. I was so excited.
That's so
yes.
cool.
This is my boy right here.
Oh, Khal
and if she put
Drogo.
these two together, it could be like me and him in another world.
Can we start calling you Carlisi?
Yes, please.
You know, MTV.
Is that weird?
Yes.
I want dragons.
Yes, it's very weird. Who doesn't want dragons?
Right?
Carrie, they're not real. Dragons are
Actually,
I'm not inviting you back if you keep killing my dreams and hopes and wishes.
MTV Geek did something really cool with Game of Thrones with the cast, right?
Yes. Our producer Alex was very smart, and he said to everyone in the cast, "Can you sing the theme song?" And they did it. So they put together this a cappella version of the cast of Game of Thrones.
Let's take a look at it.
Geek exclusive.
Let's take a look at it right now.
La 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 la. Dun 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 dun. And it's like dun 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 dun
You know you want to play with one. Here.
I do. Can I? You know, his head comes off.
What?
Yeah.
Why would? No, that's just.
Don't
Don't
do that.
break it. No. Bad, Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that is your 5, 4, 3, 2 spring geek out.
Yes. Track.com. And for more from Jack, head over to showbizcafe.com. All right. You first met my next guest in Seaside Heights, New Jersey, after surviving 6 seasons of hijinks with the Jersey Shore.